Hi and welcome back to Decisive Campaign's Ardennes Offensive. This is me playing Wacht on Rhein, the big campaign, and we are going to take a look at the enemy movement phase. We're on the 20th of December 1944 and it's 1200 hours. We're at turn or round 50 out of 64, so we're really at the end of things. As we can see, we have 342 points, victory points, and you need 200 for a major victory. So we're really winning here, to say the least. So we are just simply going to start, I think. There's nothing else that I need to do. So let's take a look at the enemy movement phase. Well, strategic map wise, we are holding this one. We have taken the Meuse River here on the north western side basically, and we're moving towards Namur and Givet and so on. We do have pockets of resistance definitely, and up here by Saint-Hubert as well, but we're trying to make it. We have been able to slide down all the way down to Sedan over here as well with the 7th Army. So with that said, let's take a look at the enemy phase. And during the 28th of December, we don't have any enemy reinforcements coming in, so that's nice. And we have been hampered a little bit by fuel situation, which is difficult, but manageable at least. Also, I think we'll be able to see an uptick in supply though. So that's nice. So we up there. Okay, we got a hit there. They lost 2 half tracks. We got a hit there. They lost some staff there. And they're moving away with... Oh, they attacked me there. Lost lots there. That's a crazy attack. That's a stupid attack that they did. They lost some there. Cromwell's there. That's nice. They attacked there. They lost some there. That's nice. It's going to be interesting to take a look at that. Saint-Hubert over there. Yeah, they're gonna have to do something. They hit me there. No losses for anyone. They try to hit me in Ardennes. No losses there. Same thing. They lose. Love is trying to move away. We got hit there. They lose. Sherman tanks. They lose. Sherman tanks. I have no losses there. They they move away with the tank units and everything. Saint-Hubert is trying to move up there. It's interesting. The tank unit there, I don't know. They hit me there. I don't know what happened there. They hit me there. They lost 1 Stuart. They hit me with artillery. No losses. That's Cell right there. Quite close to Dinan, as you can see. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see that many steps in terms of movements. Maybe 130 or something, 150. That's Saint-Hubert over there. They're trying to get to supply. Try to hit the Barin. I think that's going to hold. Seems like it's holding. Or Borin, I think it's called actually. Not sure if we saw this unit actually. 2 units there now. Yeah, all of the HQs are moving away, trying to at least. They try to hit me there, they lose. So they're gone there. They try to hit me there, they lose. They're moving away there from Fem. That's it. Interesting. Let's take a look at this one. So as always, we're going to now take a look at the weather first. Weather forecast, and then we'll take a look at the VPs, and also going to take a look, of course, the kill ratio that we had 5.5 last time. So it will be interesting to see. Yeah, the allied units are in trouble in general. It's also going to be interesting to take a look at fuel situation and supply situation. All right, let's take a look at this one. So weather-wise, we are starting the evening, or as they call the afternoon, with heavy precipitation. Next, then comes the night. Then during the morning, day, afternoon, we're going to have light precipitation, mist. And as we can see, it will continue with mist later on as well. We have 289 VPs occupied on the map. We get another 53 thanks to allied casualties, gives us 342 occupied totally. You need 200 for a major victory, so that's nice. Let's take a look at Axis losses here. In terms of troop points, we have unfortunately suffered 29,061. And if we divide that by the allied losses, which are 158,486, it does give us again 5.5. So that's nice. And at this time of the game, we're not going to see big differences really. We get Kampfgruppe back, which is nice. Let's take a look at cards and stats. So we got this Kampfgruppe always with 20 points, which is nice. We got another 70 points back here, which is nice. We have these units that we don't want to deploy all the way in the eastern border. It takes too much time to bring them forward. We can go for replacements over here. Probably want to do that. Supplies a lot more expensive now. No air support. Okay, let's take a look at the stats. So we always want to have this gap increasing, and would you look at that? They're done at 56,000 while we're at 167. So a quick look at the calculator here. We have a difference of, let's see here, so right now we have 200% more than they have, and you can see that we are up at about 3 times the size that they have. So 1, 2, and 3 really 100. So if you divide multiply this one by 3, you'd end up by 168, which is very close to ours. So that's crazy. In terms of casualties, we keep on seeing this rather steep slope, basically, while they don't have that steep of a slope, or a slope that's that steep. Anyway, let's take a look at regime statistics. We're going to take a look at supply first, and then we'll continue with fuel. This is the way supply looks like. So we have an increase right now in our supply source stocks. That means all the stocks out, or all the supply bases are filling up, basically. This one here is also sent to supply bases. We are building up some in Rhein, and also continue, I'm thinking, also in Liège. And that will is going to be good for us to get a better network up there by the Meuse River. We got another 60,000 units. We deployed 63 to our units. So all in all, we still have a nice number here. And this high number, it looks like it's been increasing, but that really has to do with this situation where we actually took 2 turns with supply cards, I think. So it's been increasing, that's why. Unit supply, it still looks high up here, which is very nice. These are internal supplies for the units themselves. We asked for somewhere around 77. We got 63. And there is nothing we used from supply bases. So that's supply. Let's take a look at fuel here. Again, we have 0 fuel in our supply source stocks. We get 40,000 each turn. We use 40,000 each turn. So we're able to supply our units with all of everything we got, basically, which is in itself good. But that just means that we're gonna see that it screams that they're asking for way more. So let's take a look at that. So we can see, unfortunately, that the fuel situation is getting even more dire. We're asking for a whopping 131 now. We're only receiving 40. So it's getting way more difficult. And there's nothing we can do about that, really. But we have plenty of VPs, of course. We also have plenty of infantry moving around. All right, let's take a look at the history and see their movements. We only have 152, but let's take a look at them. So we always start with divisional HQs here, headquarters. So here we have a CCB 9th moving away. Then we have a hit here quite close to Ardennes by, as you can see, staff units here. So this is actually an quite close to Ardennes here. We have an HQ sitting in Cell. And we have an HQ in here, which we know about. And yet another one here. He hits here. He loses quite a lot here, actually, like 1/5 here. We suffer no losses. Then we have CCA 5th moving away as well. We have another one close to Vance outside Huy. So we have one in Ardennes. Let's have a look here. Yeah, so one sitting there. We have this one coming up here, trying to break through, realizing it's not possible. This one could be, or could have had maybe, 2 units. Maybe one is one HQ moving away there. Yeah, and then this HQ is trying to hit this guy and loses half of their units. It's a really silly attack there. I don't know why they're doing that, but yeah, it's difficult, I guess, to break through there. So that's going to be easy to bring down. This is Givet over here. He's actually leaving here, which is interesting. Here's another unit here, quite close to Cell, quite close to Dinan over here. This is 2nd Panzer and Panzerlehr. They're leaving. Moving in there, actually. Leaving. And here we are by Ivoire. So this, sorry, here we go with the mini up here. Quite close to Namur. So this one is this... I think this is 9SS moving up here, I believe. Is that so? No. Is that 10SS? Yeah. And here is Cini. That's why. So we have one unit in here, or actually maybe adding yet another one. And they're trying to hit us across here. And they're using Cromwells and Fireflies. So they lose basically 10%. We lose nothing, which is nice. And also going back here, it's going to be quite easy to go up here and then fire or attack from here with these tanks over here. So that's going to be nice. They, however, have 2 units there, so we'll see. Here's Ford. And Ford is a tank unit that is located on the way to Dinan. We have Rochefort down here. These are Panzerlehr and 2nd Panzer. He moves away from this hex over here and running away. We have a 23rd Hussar moving also quite close to Namur, or this is Cini, I think, yeah. And I think he was sitting over there. He moves away. Here we have a Royal Grenadier Guards, a tank unit, it seems, that was sitting, I can't remember. No. There's something else in here. Royal Grenadier Guards moving, so that it's not this guy. Here we have Royal Grenadier Guards moving, another one. So it's also a tank unit. And here we go. He was sitting there, he moves down and away, it seems. So it seems like this whole tin, or whatever it's called, is actually free. Possibly. Here we have a unit that was sitting quite close here. This is a cavalry unit that is moving away. And this one is 5th Fallschirmjäger Division down south here, really. we have this one is Laban, so that's interesting. So we've taken these positions here, which makes it really difficult, and these guys are isolated. Rochefort is up in the north, Saint-Hubert is right there, so it's really difficult for them. So they're probably gonna have to try and hit me here, which they try to do. I suffer no losses, and they suffer like 10%. This is Libramont over here. They actually get another unit in here. They had 2, and now they have 3, and they move away, and they come back, and they move away. Then we have Saint-Hubert over here, and I don't remember if he was sitting there, I think. Nope, I guess not. He moves back to Saint-Hubert. We have Auchan over here, Massin over here, Libramont over here. We had 2 units here, now we just have 1, so he moves away. Saint-Hubert over here again, he moves up here. Harris and Abrams, and Harris moves away. Then we have a hit here. This is Tannonville also, so this is Bastogne over here. So this one we put down as a card for Kampfgruppe card, and he tries to hit this one to break free here, basically. No losses for either side. Then he decides to go down there, and that's going to be detrimental for him. He's going to be dead there. This is Ardennes over here, and we have 2 units in here. So we have an artillery unit moving from this one, moving past here, trying to break free, and yeah, why he's attacking with these ones, I'm not sure, but that doesn't help. He tries to do the same thing with Carter, I guess, yeah, and he loses some riflemen. We have Love that was sitting, I think, in here. Yeah, and he moves down there. He tries to escape, and he moves in between here, which is a terrible place for him. We have Thomas, Team Thomas, and he was sitting here before. We try to hit him, and he's moving away a little bit, and he moves back, which is nice for us. In here, we have a tank unit in here, and we tried to hit him last time, and that didn't work too well. So work out too well because they we lost lots of units, but this is the way to do it. So they lose 3 German tanks, so we're just going to sit here until he's weak enough to attack, I guess. Same thing here, he loses yet another Stuart there. This one here is all the way down in the south, so this is Bouillon. We had this cav unit over here moving away. This one I'm not sure if we've seen, but he leaves anyway. Then we have, what do we have? We have tank battalion coming up from this one and leaving. We have armored infantry battalion over here. This is Roger, Team Roger, quite close to Saint-Hubert. Yeah, so that's interesting to see. And is that the same guy? Let me have a look here. Yeah, it's 53rd. So he somehow makes it over there and stays there. Then we have from Saint-Hubert, we have units coming up here, but they have like no place to go. They try to go up here, they won't be able to. They're trying at least. Ooh, what happened there? Let's go back a little bit. So he tries to move up there. Then we have this lonely unit here. I think this one is just one bazooka man left, basically. This one is south of Rochefort. And we have just finished this one up, cleaned this one up. We're going to move infantrymen down here. That's the plan. We have Team Johnson, and this is Cell over here. This is Dinon over here. That's a rather weak unit right there. It's a tank destroyer. He actually tries to hit us across the river and the bridge. Of course, losing half or more than half actually. We suffer no consequences there. They try to hit us over here. We lose nothing. They lose 1 Stuart. They try to hit us with artillery, nothing in the city, and then they move out here. So they're becoming really weak here now. Royal Hussars moving, an unknown unit here as well. Woods is showing up, Woodstock is showing up there. They just simply leave there. They consolidate, and try to leave. We have this one moving finally away from Connaught, and this one is a rather strong unit and leaves. Probably show up here, I'm not sure. Maybe not. That's the same guy, right? Yeah. So this is a different one. So that's interesting. Still a strong position by him. Here we have an Polish engineer unit quite close to Sini that we should be able to hit, especially if he stays there. Indeed, he's gone. Why would you move in there? I mean, yeah, maybe to waste time, but no, why? So in here, what do we have here? We have an engineering unit, moves back, realizing that it's stopped there. That's a strong position against these guys over there. We have a tank unit, Coldstream Guards, moving down from probably all the way. I don't know where he's been, but that's a strong one at least. It seems. Do we have any tanks around here? I don't think so. I think the tanks are going in that direction really. So we'll see. Maybe we have to go through here. I don't even know if they have tanks in here or in there, depending on the supply situation and so on. So here is Saint-Hubert again. We have this one trying to move back and forth. This is Rhein. We had units moving away. Here someone shows up, they come back and they try to hit me, and that's a tank unit. They lose 9 Sherman tanks against us. 10 actually, and then 1 Stuart. It's a terrible attack. We have yet another one here, quite close here, and then the tank unit disappears. This is Saint-Hubert over here. We have 1 unit showing up here. We have moved this one up. We're going to move these ones up here to just close this bulge over here. We have 2 units now all of a sudden. That's interesting. Then we move back to the last ones, which are... See, that's weird. Do they have 26 steps of infantry division HQs? Perhaps they do. That's also one. He was sitting in cell. Now he moves out and moves away. He tries to make it, but he gets hit again. Saint-Hubert, so that's an HQ. That's interesting. Yeah, there he goes. He should be dead. Yeah, definitely now that he just destroyed himself, basically. It's a weird move again. We have 5th Armored. Is that this guy? Don't know. No, from here. Okay. Coming in, actually, and then moves away for whatever reason. And they leave their femme, so that's nice. We have yet another one quite close to Vence, and we have one in Ardennes up here somewhere, and then this one up there. We should be able to go down there. Okay, he's over there now. He's over there, so he's gonna get killed here. Definitely. Wow, that's a terrible place to end up. My God. Although he's strong, we are going to bring these Werfers, amongst other things, forward. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like over here, for example. Move cost 44. Wow, poor guy. 51 even. Yeah, I sort of feel sorry for them, really. So let's take a look all the way down south. We had no change in here. He's sitting in the city. We need to probe here, most likely, or just maybe sit still here until these guys show up. We'll see what happens. Just move these ones up here, I think. Keep on moving. But that's a weird one. Maybe that's because we have 1 unit sitting there as well. I'm not sure. I probably need to actually go here. Well, we'll have to wait for these ones here. For these ones. Here we'll try and take La Chapelle. See if that works. This one is sitting there, and we could definitely use this guy here, move this guy up here and then cross the river perhaps or something, or maybe even attack. We'll see what happens, maybe with these ones as well. We had a unit somewhere around here, so let's see what we have here. Yeah, maybe move in here and attack, like that, move in and attack, and then push up north. We have no units around here, so these Fallschirmjägers, and they're just gonna push up here, basically towards Palais. And I don't know if they can make it. I think this one can if we go for march mode. Then we have these guys, yeah. But as you can see, we're running out of fuel here. We have limitations there. And then we have these ones here. Let's have a look at the supply map for them. So this one we definitely would like to hit. This one is gonna get destroyed this turn. We have Roger in here. That's Saint Hubert over here. And as you can see, they don't have any supply around here. This one is going to get destroyed for sure. We have that move right there. It's gone. Don't even need to use that one. In here we have 2 units. These ones will also be destroyed in time. But I don't know if we have any enemy units going in this direction. I believe so. I don't know. I don't remember that really. This is actually across a river, so it's not that easy, but it looks actually quite easy there, so that's fine. There's one over there, but I don't think there's one up there. Yeah, it's just to the northeast, so that's fine. And we have this one. I think we sent Koschenhausen, yeah, because we saw tanks over here. We'll just move this one here to try and attack that one. Nice to sit in Le Bain over here. So yeah, they're being cut. We are definitely, I think we're going to be able to to cut this one totally also. This turn basically coming up. This one is still difficult here. And this one has only 2 bazookas, and we'll take care of that easily, like that if we need to. And but really I think go for this attack rather, and then have him move fast down here to explore, and then we'll move all the tanks and stuff. I don't know how we're going to do this, but probably around here, one over here, one over there or something. So here we go. There's one over here, which is nice. So that's going to be nice to see. This one, I don't know what that is, but looks rather weak, but you never know. I think we had some movement away here, the tank unit. Can't remember what the name was, but we'll try and see if we can pursue a little bit there. I think we need to do that for sure. What else? We've got these units over here. Just gonna hold here. I believe that is a rather weak unit now. This one is just gonna hold right there. There's nothing we can do here. We had these ones and this one, so it's difficult to move up here actually, but we're just gonna go there and probe. I think this one can go up there, which is nice. And this is Cine over here, so we do have a tank unit in there, a little bit low, but we have yet another one that's strong actually here, so that's interesting. So we could definitely use units going up there. Bayer doesn't really have any tanks. The tanks are here. Maybe they can go here and attack. Yeah, it's probably the way to do it. This one is gone, of course. There's nothing here he can do, so he's gone. And then we have 2 units in there, but in here we have tank units. Probably want to move in here and see what we can do. And just push forward here as well. That's what we're going to do. And all of these are just going to move as usual, basically. Oh, we do have stugs that can go down there. That's going to be nice if we're able to. And even these guys also here. Yeah, this one is almost good enough, I think. That's pretty tough, but especially if He's attacked from 2 directions. That's going to be too tough. We need to go Werfes on this one if possible. Yeah, there you go. We have 3 Werfes right there, so that should not be a problem. We got 47 there. We use this one to go for a nice look basically here. That will decimate these guys here for sure. Then we should be able to clear this, I think. And then also envelop this one here. So yeah, here we have 3rd Panzergrenadier division coming up here as well. And we're just going to move forward here. Up. We have Ardennes over here. So we've taken Ardennes. Question is what we're going to do with the 9 SS now. Possibly move up north. See how we do that, if that's what we want to do, and try and stop whatever units that were moving here. I don't know if that's the way to do it. We'll see. Or maybe just keep on moving west here. Maybe that's an even better thing to do. We should have a HQ unit here that we should try and find and punish. And then we have units in here as well. We'll move units in there to take a look. Ah, nice. We have Fallschirmjägers that can do that. Great. Yeah, I'm just going to push forward here towards Namur then with the 9 SS simply. We can do that. Up here we have a nice situation. We have this one that will be hit by, I think, these Werfes. This one, I don't know what that is. We'll probe, I guess, and take a look at that. This one will be destroyed this turn for sure. We'll move this one up to Baltin and maybe up towards Hanu. So that will be very nice. This guy here is relying on Baltin, for example, to hold. But I don't think there is anyone around there, but possibly. Otherwise, just going to move these ones forward and attack. This one is gone. He's like totally gone right there. Yeah, it does look amazing, doesn't it? And I think that's it. So we're down by, instead, this took half an hour instead of an hour or 45 minutes. So it's going faster and faster because they are so decimated. So I think that's it really. And with that, I'll see you in the next turn simply. All right, take care now. Thanks for watching. Bye.